What's up, everybody? It's your boy Amante, and this is my wife, Noelle.
You said it for me. It's okay.
Let's try it again. This is my wife, Noelle. Okay, so we're trying to figure out, do we like the way she is? Like, I think her first one was amazing. When I said, this is my wife,
Hi.
Noelle. You said, hi.
Because that was on the spot. That was literally not scripted or nothing.
You know, next week we're going to let you open it up. Let you open up the service. How about that?
Okay.
We'll let you open it up, and then I'll be like, Amante.
What's up, everybody? This is...
See, you can't remember your own name.
I was going to say, what's up, everybody? We're the Lacey's.
Oh, my God. I just got lightheaded. Whoa.
Did you?
Mm.
You know, I think from watching all those Hot One thingies. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You scared me that one time. You said, don't be saying nothing. At a certain point, if you eat a certain amount of heated things, it just makes you real
Like
giddy and stuff.
Yeah.
Almost lost it.
It's all right. She makes me laugh. So, right before we got on here, we was talking about some random stuff, doing a little sound check for our sound tech.
Huh? Appreciate you.
Sean. Sean's upstairs. We're downstairs today. We're doing something different. So we are in his living room.
This is a nice space.
It really is. And so we're
and a
on
nice couch. Y'all can't see it.
Nice plush couch.
Plush but firm.
Yeah. And so we
You want to tell them what you thought we should do?
But what are you talking about?
To come on?
I'm about to bring it up.
Oh, okay, great.
So yesterday, so Sean is new to the job, and so the way we do things, when we have a new person, we make them go out to lunch with staff members, just random staff members, right? Just anybody. And so yesterday, it was a party, basically. It was 6 of us, maybe cool. 6 or 7. And Morgan, shout out to Morgan. What up?
Hey, girl.
She has a daughter named Ivy as well. Come on.
Love you.
She is like the life of the party, would you say?
She's bright. She's
She's
bright,
the life of the party. So she kind of just took over and just kind of started us off with a
holy shirt.
It's okay. She started us off with the what they call them? Starters. What they call them? Icebreaker. And so we ice broke. Is that how you say it? Ice broke?
We broke the ice.
We broke the ice. There it is. We broke the ice. I like ice broke, though.
Okay.
But we broke the ice the whole time. That's what we did. We just did that, and we told stories. Found out that Sean has a lot of famous people in his family. But you didn't talk about the main,
that's cool.
The main famous person in his family. Like, he's got a really famous cousin. The guy in on Power. Well, he's on the Power book. Kane. That's his first cousin. So
Kane.
He played, and the guy that played Bobby Brown. No, what's his name? Woody McClain. You know who he is. He played Bobby Brown in the Bobby Brown movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's important. But, okay, so and his grandfather, since it's crazy, we're living here in D.C., and did you know that Sean's grandfather played football for the Washington Redskins? Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The more you know.
The more you know. His name is Sean McClain, everybody.
He's awesome.
But at the party, we just asked a lot of weird, funny questions. And so there's a lot of questions I want to ask my wife, but this is not our topic. But
I don't know what he's about to say.
No, I know kind of know. I want you to use the questions. I want you to give the answers that I know the answer to, please.
Can I just say you be coming up with some really cute stuff. It just makes you cute, you know? I feel like, dang.
Hey, I'm trying out. Little thing here and there, you know? And she's kind of laughing at me because I have a mighty stutter on me tonight. She's got a hand on my thigh because I got a mighty stutter. Some days I just have it. I can't get rid of it. So
he's excited.
Yeah, when I'm excited or laughy, giddy.
That was me.
Yeah, yeah, she was laughing hard earlier before we started for no reason. But so we're gonna do a little icebreaker, and I want to know give us like two guilty pleasure artists that you like to listen
Always
to.
do this. Okay, can you let me know? I feel like I'm on Jeopardy.
Well,
What's the definition? What's guilty pleasure? What is that?
okay,
It's two words that should
okay,
not be together.
okay,
Because if it's,
all right.
I don't think it should be together. But go ahead.
Who are okay? What we're saying is, who are those artists that people would never expect you to like? Or you can say most people
My
don't
favorite.
like them. A lot of people. I don't want to say that because they're clearly famous, so a lot of people like them. But like, yeah,
Okay. I love Common Threads. Common Threads by Bobby McFerrin. Is that his name?
you can't use Bobby McFerrin because everybody loves Bobby McFerrin.
Oh, okay. Well,
Babe, tell them who you really like that you don't that's not of the most popular. You actually got three of them. You got
okay.
three of them.
What I was just singing, he's not like,
Y'all, what's his name?
he's so good with memory.
And I don't know his name right
And
now.
he's so good with like names and labeling and all that. I just be like, I like this one song that goes boop 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 boop.
No, so I find these things out because she used to cut my hair. She still cuts my hair. She hasn't done it in a while. But when she would, cut my hair, she would turn on her music.
Shanti.
She loves Ashanti.
Girl, you it for me. Let me tell you.
I can hear y'all laughing on the other end.
There were many.
Nothing against her. Nothing against her, right? She's famous, so it means people like her, right?
Love her.
Somebody likes her.
I used to make sure I got her dances and stuff correct. Love her.
Like you were doing like the moves from her videos.
Mm-hmm. She used to do this one thing here.
Yeah, she definitely did that right there.
Yeah, shot it.
Who's the other one?
While I'm cutting your hair?
No, the one we just talked about.
Johnny. People aren't, you know, you don't, how you know these people gonna know these people?
They don't know who Jaheim is.
Jaheim is not a go-to of mine.
Oh, he's a little flat. Oh,
He's always looking like he can't see you.
That's a good song, though. That's a great song.
He's cool. But guilty pleasures, I'm gonna have to come back to this. I don't know.
That's a guilty pleasure.
Actually, it's called Dancing, and it's by Elise. Now, most of my taste came from when So You Think You Can Dance was on all the time. Shout out to everybody that still loves that show. And they would have the coolest artists. And so Elise dancing that's my jam. And I could just be somewhere, just fall down to my knees so slowly. And
Elise, is that a person?
yep.
The actor, the actress,
Time. No.
or she's like a professional dancer. What are we saying?
I said artist.
All right, so she's a
singing,
singer,
yeah.
Elise.
What happened?
Okay, cool.
What's yours?
Well, he's kind of been gone for a long time, and then he came back. The last 10 years, he's got really popular the last couple of years.
I hope I know who this
You
is.
know who he is.
I
And
don't know.
so, but I've been with him since he put out his records in the 80s, and that would be Christopher Cross. See what I'm saying? But everybody loves him now.
Which
but there was
I
a
had
time.
tickets for you, and then COVID was COVID.
But
Remember
guess
that?
what, babe? We got free tickets every time he comes anywhere close. Unless he fires one of the background singers. We know a background singer, so.
Darn it. I didn't get a refund either.
You married me. I'm the refund. Ain't that good? Y'all can use that anytime y'all want. Anytime y'all want.
You think you're doing something?
I have a guilty pleasure. I have two guilty pleasure songs.
A good question would have been guilty pleasure of habits. Something like that. That would have been kind of cool.
Well, okay, what do you mean? Like, what's a guilty habit of yours?
I have to have a cigarette.
Okay, before
And let
see
me
people
explain
don't
what that
understand.
is.
You probably should say that now. If someone's going to see this and cut it off, be like she be smoking and
Nope.
never get to hear the ending of
Nope.
this.
If you know, you guys, come on. So this came to me. If you're having a stressful day, hard day, tough day, rough day, whatever, I am finding that I need a chip, a brownie, something sweet, something. So I'll leave it in my little, what's the name? What's the thing called?
Console, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, console in my,
Armrest.
yeah, in my car.
Yeah.
So
You always got the jalapeno.
the cheddar jalapeno
Mm-hmm.
Cheetos, and I pair it with a Snicker. And if I
That's Sean's favorite. I don't know if it's
Snickers,
my own.
Snickers ice cream, I'm probably gonna have to get one now. Snickers ice cream is so good.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
So
working really hard trying to lose weight. Right.
we
So
everywhere right now.
I'm trying to lose weight, and I if I don't meal prep, it's because I know like our job is going to have to eat whatever. But I'll make sure I get something I eat clean or whatever, and then I got my little protein bars to eat in between for a snack, whatever. And I'm thinking I'm come home and I'll eat a dinner, but my wife, being the baker that she is, this week alone, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, y'all. Hold on, it's Wednesday. What is she?
When
She has made a peach cobbler already.
it's gone, they done
Guess what
ate
else
it.
she made? And she made a whole chocolate cake. One of the moistest chocolate cakes of all times.
Here,
Now, here's the thing. I don't
you don't
my
have to eat from the
hold on.
tree.
My addiction is not fried chicken. It's not hold on. It's not a salad. It's my addiction is not fast food. It's none of that. It's sweets.
Had no, and let me say this: I had no idea. He kept this under wraps the whole time. When we got married, I tell you how I found out. Do you know what I'm thinking about?
I don't.
So I like surprising him. I like to make sure I remember like small details for people. And I remembered the type of wall that he would like if he had an apartment. Brick wall, right? What do you
Mm-hmm.
call that? Is there a fancy word for that? Just a brick wall,
Like a
right?
New York
Bedroom, New York
style.
style.
Yeah.
New York. Love New York. And so for our, what is that? Junior honeymoon? What are we? For the night of our wedding, I was like, I'm gonna get this Airbnb. It's totally his vibe, whatever. So we're in there and we take the whole cake home. I thought I was gonna be by myself. I had no idea up until that point that he was into sweets. Found out.
And
We took
so,
that
and
thing
here's the
the
thing:
whole trip.
the way you did not, the reason why you didn't know because when you came to my house, I never had sweets because I know that's an addiction for me.
You should have told me that.
I run. My mom told you. My mom would make cookies, and I would be like upset that she made cookies, but I'm going to eat the cookies.
Had no idea.
So when she made the cake, she's telling me I'm gonna make a cake. I'm like, babe, please no. Why should I'll just hide it? You know, she hid it right on the stove top.
And you didn't touch it.
Babe, I had 2 pieces last night, just like you, with
That's
ice
it.
cream.
I could have did without the ice cream. I'm not an ice cream and cake type of person.
Man. So those of you all who are close to the Lord, please just pray for me because I gotta lose some weight. I got to, and don't get me started. It has nothing to do with me trying to look a certain kind of way. It's all about me being around here a long time. She ain't trying. You ain't getting rid of me so you can go find some tall, slender. This is what it is.
Let me be clear.
All right.
Before I even knew that you existed, if you know me, I was trying to be a nun. I'm gonna give it just a second.
All right. Let's not talk about that. 'Cause
Okay.
That's just.
Dead serious.
So going back, so when she says she wants a cigarette, she's talking about some food,
Yeah,
like some
sweets
type
or
of a
whatever,
snack,
whatever. That's the guilty pleasure. That's what I connect with guilty
Okay.
pleasure.
Well, my question to you, and I'll answer my answer then.
Okay.
So my guilty pleasure music I have two
Such a
songs.
music guy.
There are two songs that I will listen to and turn it all the way up in my car. And I know people would never believe that it's me, a person that looks like me, is listening to this song. First one, I'm Every Woman.
All right.
That's such a good song to me.
Never heard you play that. Go ahead, next.
I love that song.
Never heard you play that. Go
But here's
ahead.
the thing, you know what
Maybe
I
you
love?
do it when you work out.
No, I don't. No, that's a little weird. But here's no. I like the song because I always want to play drums on it. I love that. I love that song. I'm not a drummer. Put that out there. But if I could, that's the song I would play.
Show him your drum face. You gonna laugh at this.
So I played drums a couple weeks.
Show
I
me your
played.
drum face.
Hold on, Sean was there. He saw me play. I made no drum face.
Because you thought about me saying.
No, I really. When I play drums for real, I don't make a face. That's just me being silly. That's me being silly. But in real life, I don't play like that.
Okay, babe.
Song number 2. Wow, I'm really looking bad when I tell these
like
songs.
16.
Song number 2 is Dancing Queen.
Oh! COVID, I never did karaoke until last year. So think about that. 37 years of living. And when COVID hit, I remember me and Chicken, my best friend, we got on Facebook Live as everyone did. The whole globe did this, right? And I decided to have a karaoke thing. And that was the first song we sung. Loud and didn't care. I love Dancing
Is
Queen.
that still on your Facebook?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to look that up like never before because that's got to be fun.
You know I got receipts. Did anybody see the receipts of the first date?
She put it in her stories, but I'm going to put it and make sure it's a real so it'll be there forever.
It's a real thing. I have most of what I'm talking about still on my phone.
Let me just say this about my wife. You was fine that night. Let me just say that. You was fine.
I was.
And that was
a little not put together.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
She's way finer now. Come on. She has upped her game with doing nothing. She hasn't done anything. She ain't.
My hair is grown. That's about it.
Her hair's gotten longer. It's really long.
But I told you about that.
Yeah, it's long. But
That's so sweet, honey. I didn't know he was going to say that.
She done upgrade without upgrading. Come on. So, okay. So, now we're going to talk about our plan. Yes, we have.
Okay.
We're trying to keep these within 30 minutes.
He's trying to keep. See, that's what I'm just going to be that person.
Okay.
He's trying to keep it to 30. Can you tell me why?
One is it's easier for the person who's doing the editing. And so I
35. Up. Let's do 35. We can do it.
We'll keep it organic. We'll stop when we need to stop, but we'll try to get done within 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes. So we want to talk about our 2024. I will say our 2023 went by really fast. Come June, we've been married for 2 years, so it's all going pretty fast.
Or we can say May.
Or you could say May. We got our license in May.
Let's talk about that. That was 2024. Let's talk about the very day.
The very day of what?
Of marriage.
2023.
Well, let's talk about that because that was funny.
The day of or?
Going before and I got the picture. You got the picture, babe?
Of what?
Of us getting our license, babe.
Yeah. There's 2 pictures that come with that. Yeah, we barely made it. Let me say, I barely made it.
I was scared for my life because that was the only time that I could do it. For some reason, I don't know if it was work or what.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it in the nick of time. Like I was coming from Jersey, and as I was getting out of the car, running to the courthouse, I was getting dressed as well because I didn't have on my clothes. I was like, I had a 8.5 hour drive, so I was trying not to be in my clothes, and so I barely made it. Like, I think we need to be there. I think it was at like 4:30. I may have parked my car like at 419.
I was scared because the people in line ahead of me were like patting my shoulders, like, baby, it's okay. This happens to a lot of people.
Like you got
You may be
stood
next.
up?
Yep. Because there were some different couples there.
There was. We'll leave it at that. Just
Yeah.
call it different.
Yeah.
But we made it. Um, and yeah, that picture we took, we was cheesing.
Yeah, we looked good.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, again, we was matching.
Yeah, we definitely were matching.
How in the world?
We're not tonight.
Nah. This is what I wore to work.
Now, I could make this black and white and no one would ever know.
How?
I would just make it black and white afterwards.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I
Do people
could.
do that on podcasts?
Not really.
Oh, okay. You gonna be that one.
Oh, we forgot to tell everybody thank you
Thanks.
for coming back.
Yes.
This
You
is-
are still
You're
here.
still here. And we're gonna start doing one shout out a week going forward to people that have sent a comment. And then we have one young lady that sent a comment on our Twitter, TikTok. Said that
I need to get well versed in TikTok. I'm sorry. He's gonna have to tell me how to use it. I don't do very
it
well
works
with it.
just like Instagram. There's
But
literally
the only reason why I'm nervous to use it, being a teacher, if I'm just trying to scroll just super quick, it don't turn off. The sound don't turn off when I come
you.
out of it, and
Got
it
you.
scares me.
well, a young lady said that she remembered you because you took her. She guess you went to her home maybe, and took her blood. Yes, I believe she said.
Oh my.
And you were telling her about me and that
Wow.
we were dating long distance.
I am a phlebotomist. Did I say that already?
She's got a couple jobs, a couple things that she can do.
I am a licensed phlebotomist. Went to school for that. Love that. Got stories. And served the
man.
Lord while stabbing people.
Listen,
Served him hard.
she had one situation where she went to go. It was a guy, remember? And he was like, he had the slow music on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you hated that. You hated that.
I couldn't do anything about it because I'm all the way in Virginia.
I'm talking about, what about when I worked at that one
yeah,
not
that
dialysis,
place.
what you call it?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. The blood drive thing
The
place.
blood.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
I hated that job.
Did you?
I hated you working there.
I loved it. Here's the thing. I probably wouldn't have met you though. My first gig was at Franklin County Jail. I worked there. They called
if I
me
could tell
Pocahontas.
you the stories that she told me, like we can't talk about it on here because it's way too left.
Yeah.
And she loved it.
Loved it.
Something about my wife she likes to work in dangerous situations.
Because I know.
All right.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
Huh?
All right.
What is danger to him?
Come on. But no.
The Lord is my light. Okay.
You so badly want to preach on here.
Nuh-uh, that's not preaching.
If you want to preach, go ahead. I'll let you preach.
But that's not preaching. What are we supposed to do now?
You wanted to talk. You taking us to the day of our wedding, which is
Yeah,
fine.
that was it. And then now we can just do 24 hours.
You sure?
Yeah, because you brought up getting married, and I was like, oh, well, that was a wacky
Our
kind
wedding
of story.
was dope, though.
Yes.
It
Yes,
was dope. We had an
was.
outside wedding. We had it at a library outside.
He wanted to be, I asked him, where you want to get married at? What's something that you would like? He said he wants to get married by water. I would have never guessed that. So we did. We got married in front of, what was that, a little pond or bubbling brook or something like that?
Yeah, it was really nice. We had family and friends there. My frat brothers was there. Yo. And we had a good time. We our reception.
I still remember what we said. It was inside of an abandoned
Shouldn't use
bank.
abandoned because it looks like we did something we weren't supposed to do.
It was an abandoned bank that was,
A former bank that was turned into a party or an event.
it was
space.
beautiful. Huge staircase, all the things. Beautiful lit. area.
Like it was so. It was we talked about it.
But
It
the
was so.
back was a little.
It was so nice. We had so much fun that we thought we was like, hey, let's do it again next year. Remember we talking about doing it again next year?
We still want to do like a Renaissance type thing. Yes,
Yeah, it was that type of place.
Kind of puts you in a mood of you got to be seen.
Seen.
Green.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be caught
Shout out
dead.
to Wiz.
Red.
Wiz. Why I can't talk tonight.
It's all right.
Yeah, we love that. We love that movie. We watched that with our kids a couple weeks ago. But yeah, the wedding was amazing. Three of my best friends were in my wedding. Wante, Dale, and Kevin.
My sisters and chicken.
Her sisters and Chicken. All right. So Chicken is her one of her best friends.
Yes.
But they call each other Chicken. So
we were like in the 7th or 8th grade. So
in her phone, Chicken's name is Chicken, and in Chicken's
it?
phone, her name is Chicken. What is that?
It's a feather.
Oh,
love it.
yeah.
We both got it. I didn't explain why I just did that.
Okay. Yeah, they both have. So that's a chicken feather, or is it just a feather?
Just a feather. Birds of a feather flock together. And we was like, oh, chickens.
Wow.
We were like middle school. It's fine.
Y'all got tattoos in middle school, babe?
No. I mean, like we
Became
picked
friends.
chicken.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
I got my own water today, church.
My cup. I told him to keep it off
It's
camera.
Because
it's been through some things.
Yeah.
As I'm
Still.
on cameraing this one.
So 2024 started with us.
You're so good at this. Go ahead.
Started with us being pregnant. Like, we didn't get pregnant, but I'm saying we went into 2024 pregnant.
Yeah, we found out Thanksgiving of 23.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, did we find out? We found out a little
We
before
found
that.
out in October, but Thanksgiving 23, we aired it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that was, there's times I look back on it and I just kind of I'm like, wow, that was a lot. Mm-hmm. Now, being pregnant,
I had how many tests did you?
That's what I'm about to say. Being pregnant is a lot, anyways, right?
Is it?
Being pregnant is a whole thing, but being pregnant and having some is that what you call it? Not technical. Having some health issues, man. I don't know how we kept jobs because we were in and out the doctor's office
A lot.
like so much. Like we were doing probably 3 visits a week.
Yeah.
Without the best insurance in the world. Can the church say something here?
It was darn near none.
It was darn near nothing.
It was none. The thing that happened was we don't know too much about all things VA, but the insurance did not care about me recently being pregnant, and would only take my single physical status. They didn't change it or anything like that. I'm not used to any of that, so everything was out of pocket.
Yeah.
Everything.
And we're still somewhat paying for that, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. not somewhat. We is paying.
Oh, but God, He paid it all, so He's gonna pay it all.
Amen.
Come on. So of course, if you know us, you know our story. We had a beautiful baby girl. She's got our little.
You see her?
Yeah, she was a little tiny little
With her
something.
little headphones, Kennedy.
Kennedy. And she
had your mouth.
No, she had your mouth. You had your dad's mouth. That's why everybody, when they said it, was like, that looks like your dad.
No, that was you. And she had your back.
What does that mean?
I know what it means.
All right.
Because you'll never see your back.
I will never see my back, and you will never see yours. Ain't that deep?
So what I'm saying is real.
Well, she had my back. Okay.
She did.
She was precious, and we got to. Well, let's go to there is a main story I do want to tell. And that would be the day your water broke. Yo. listen to this story, right? So we're having some issues, and the doctor is telling us that in order for the baby, they're saying the baby's
If you
not
want
going
to
to.
hold a
If you
live
want to hold a
baby,
live baby,
yeah,
if you want to hold a live baby, you're going to have a C-section. The baby's not going to survive, but if you want to hold a live baby for a few seconds, you need to have a C-section. And we're on a Zoom call, so she's in her classroom. I'm at home. I'm off work, so I'm at home chilling, you know. And so we're having a doctor's visit on a Zoom,
yeah.
and it was more than one
It's like
doctor.
6 to 8 people on the
Yeah.
Zoom call. I have the screenshot.
And so we're having this conversation, and they're like, "Yo, if y'all want to see a live baby, you're gonna gotta have a C-section," and we're fighting for that. And so we're
Fighting
frustrated.
against
So
that.
we're about to just hang up. Like the thing is coming to an end,
Yeah.
and so we're about to say goodbye. It's literally one of those. All right, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later, and then boom.
Literally. I had I don't know the medical term right now, but I had an overabundance of amniotic fluid.
My wife
So
was huge.
so I was already measuring full term and I wasn't full term. I was 7 months? I was over full term weight wise. And right on that call, right when they said you'll need to have a C-section, my water broke everywhere in my classroom and I have a video of it. So I said, I have to go now. My water just broke. And I hung up on all them people.
Yes,
Almost said them now.
and so so of course I jump in my truck, and I am trying to get to her job at that time, and the job was probably 12 to 15 minutes away from our home, right? But it's rush hour time.
I've never seen Rush Hour is legit. The movie Rush Hour probably was made in this area.
Yeah. We could.
It's too
It would.
long of a
There's
drive.
no way I could get to her job that's really close in 15 minutes. And so the ambulance are coming, and when I get there, without being graphic, my wife doesn't have any clothes on. They were trying to see.
Nothing. And I had a onesie. We went earlier that morning. We went to Ivy's graduation.
her
So
pre-K.
yeah,
And so, yeah, I get there. She has no clothes on.
on the floor.
On the floor, there is
classroom.
water all over the floor, like all over the floor, right?
Yeah.
I hope this is not too graphic, but you can skip through this as well. But
Don't skip.
don't skip. So they're trying to see if she's crowning, right? And they see that she's not, and so they're like, get her on a stretcher, get her in the truck, and get her to hospital. Here's the thing: where her classroom is, the stairs where there's no way you're getting her down those stairs on that bed. So as I'm pulling up, they're like, "Sir, we're going we're going to have to take her off the roof."
Ooh. I thought about that.
I know you want to preach it a little
That
bit.
story. Who went through the roof?
All right.
I don't know who it was, but if you know, let me know. Yeah, it took me off the roof,
They
man.
had to take her off the roof, and so
I'm afraid of heights.
But she's also who she is. She is a very silly person. And that was the one time you were barely laughing. Like I remember thinking like my wife
Going
is so
down
silly.
the roof?
Yes. Because you were like kind of
Because it looks funny.
Yes. They're taking you off the roof and you're like got on this little gown thing. So you're still naked. If the wind blows, everybody's seeing you. Now, hold on. It's after school, so everybody's gone. So the kids are gone. And so they get her.
Kids was still there. Did I tell
Not
you that?
in your classroom, though.
No, they saw me coming.
Wow.
Did I tell you
I
that?
realized
Yeah,
that
it was like
part.
3 of them still there.
So I jump in the truck with her, and we head to the hospital, which was kind of close. So we
You
got
were in the
there.
ambulance bay?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I blacked out.
Yeah, I was right behind you. And
You weren't inside the ambulance.
I was. I didn't drive. I was in there with you, babe, like never before. Yes.
Them
And
people
you
was
and you were
talking to me.
laughing,
Whoa.
and the guys were like kind of nervous, but they felt better because you were laughing. Like you was
Yeah, they
being,
just seemed like a whole soccer team. They were
yeah,
just
that
kind
you
of
for
real light,
sure. You were goofy,
and
being
they
goofy.
messed up my vein. It's all right.
It's all right. And so they get her to the hospital. And so I had my guitar and stuff with me. So they get her off.
Which he always
So as
carries.
I'm walking off to get in the hospital, they shut the door and I could not get in. And so I'm screaming, let me in, let me in. So then the person that watched that door comes in and said, we can't let you in. You got to go around front. I'm like, I was just in. That's my wife right there. I was just in.
Ain't that crazy?
They're like, no, you got to walk around. So, and it was not like it was like a good 5-minute walk, right?
Which felt like forever.
Right.
Because
I'm
I didn't have
nervous.
5 minutes.
So I'm walking around, but then once you walk around front, then you got to walk all the way. It took me forever to find my wife. So I
I was
get
by
there.
myself, y'all.
I get there, and the before she's about to push for real, her midwife,
Yeah.
her name is Faith. Hey Faith, if you're watching.
Hey.
Um, Great story. We are living in Virginia. We're right outside DC. We're from Ohio.
Yeah.
This is not a close situation. We're talking about 6-7 hours. And she's like, babe, listen to this. This is Faith. I went to high school with Faith. I'm like, yo, what?
I was about to push, and as they always do, they give you an introduction, the medical team, and she says, "Hi, I'll be your midwife. We're gonna have a great session or whatever she said." And she said, "My name is Elise," and I'm like, "Hold on, y'all know how the beds and stuff are," and I was like, Elise Faith." We had a moment, and yeah, we went to high school together, and she's here with her whole family now.
So crazy.
So she Faith. Woo! You said you didn't want to get deep. Here we are.
I never said I wanted
Here
to be
we
deep.
are in your presence. Faith delivered Kennedy.
So
You
yes,
did that. I didn't do that.
she came out
Crying.
crying. And no C-section. So she
No
came out.
C-section.
And we got to spend time with her for 3 days.
Yeah.
And so our family was so excited. So her mom, her grandmother, my mom, and
And
Chicken,
chicken.
they all jumped in a car, one car, and came out to Virginia to see this beautiful baby girl.
Yeah.
And God works in, I don't want to say mysterious ways. He works in,
God ways.
okay, he works in God ways. And so they showed up and they got to see the baby girl, but right when they got there is when we found out we have some that she may not make it. And so everybody got to hold the baby, kiss on the baby, spend time. We had a little worship in there.
She got baptized.
She got baptized. Yeah, we got
I
a
got to
christening
wash
in
her
that moment.
hair. She was
Our
mad
pastors
about
were
that.
there, Pastor Charlie and Jill, and then also Pastor Fred was
Pastor
there.
Fred was there.
Grandfather of the baby.
Right.
He claimed himself to be. And you know it's good to have some strong, in their faith people with you. People that we haven't known a long time,
Yeah.
right? And come and cry with us and sing with us. Like we cried hard and we sang hard. You know, it was what was amazing. And I didn't think much about it until after the fact because it's kind of a numbing situation. But she didn't die. She didn't die like laying down or like she died while my wife was holding her and kissing her and she just stopped breathing. And so that was beautiful but rough. Rough. And so you know our family stayed an extra day.
Which I'm grateful.
Oh yeah, Mama was there. Mama came.
So that would have been her what? Great great?
No,
No, just great, great. Just
yeah,
great.
yeah, two greats.
Great, great. Just great.
Just great. Yeah,
Just great.
sorry.
Because
Yeah,
she's great.
yeah, she is great. So both grandmas were there and great grandma,
Mm-hmm.
and they spent time with us. You know what moms do? They come in and start fixing up and cleaning up your house. Um,
Fed us real good.
the fed us good. We had a good time. You know, even though it was rough,
Yeah.
we found time to smile and laugh. Um, you know, for me being the husband and trying to take care of my wife, for me the hardest part of the whole thing is when everybody left and
Mm.
thinking, how am I going to help with no help, you know? And so I remember sitting down. I had met with Mike, our friend Mike Odette.
Mm.
I sat down with him, and him and his wife had experienced that, and I just asked him like, how how are you handling this? How are you helping your wife? And he had talked to me about it, talked through it, um, and it helped me a lot as I had never experienced anything like that before. And so that was hard. That was hard, and we went through it hard. We had a whole funeral, and a lot of people came and supported us.
We sang at the funeral
We
too.
sang at the funeral. Um, yeah, it was hard. That was a hard situation, but my church family rallied behind rallied behind us. Our friends rallied behind us, and it was a we sent her off right.
Yeah.
And we met some great people through the whole process. Even the people that helped with her casket and
Mm-hmm.
all the
Yeah.
stuff that goes along with all that stuff. Like they were really, just really good people, and they got a chance to spend time with us and get to know us. And
Mm-hmm.
that was our summer. Like it was, and
Yes, that was
weird
2024.
crazy thing is, and I don't know if you've thought about this yet, babe, but she passed a day. She no, she passed on the third,
Mm-hmm.
so a day before our wedding anniversary.
And what
Um,
was crazy was, you know, I'm trying to think ahead. I'm like, oh my, Father's Day. Is it going to be too soon? Like, it was a lot. It
yeah,
was a lot.
and so for me, um, uh, it was rough. It was just rough, you
And
know.
your
But she
birthday,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, I had my birthday coming up,
Which we still
and
did. I mean,
yeah, had my birthday coming up. We were moving on my birthday as
yeah.
well. And Father's Day, she got me a sweatshirt with a picture of me and my son. And boy,
You know where it is now?
yeah, I know where it's at.
Oh, okay.
I know where it's at.
All right, just
Um,
checking, just checking, just checking.
yeah, I cried a little bit about
That's my goal. Wives, isn't that your goal?
to make your husbands cry.
To make him cry.
Yeah, got me.
Lets
Um,
me know you really love me. Because men don't like to cry, right?
but guess what
But
else we got to do though? We got to go on our first marital trip, like away. Like we never been on a
we
plane
ended the
together.
year.
No, but before
Oh,
that one, yeah, we went to.
oh, that was like
Yeah, that
that
was
was like right
amazing.
after.
Yeah, right after we went to
Yeah, tell me where we went.
Pensacola, Florida.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that
Shout
was
out
good.
to Pastor Pitts
It came
in
at a
Louisiana.
wonderful
You and your wife.
time.
Shout out, brother. Thank you so much.
Um,
They sent us. They paid for our room, which was outstanding. Like
yeah,
what? They put us right on the water, top
beautiful.
floor. Oh, it was like a dream.
We snuck down at the beach. This is my favorite part. Maybe you tell your favorite part. My favorite part was I had no idea you was about it, huh? And I wanted to sneak down at the beach after
Mm-hmm.
hours to see the water. And
Water's different at night, you know?
water's different at night. And for some reason, it just became spiritual
Yeah.
again. His voice moves upon the waters, and then the word. We sat there. He was with it. I had no idea. And I was like, ooh, it's almost like when you learn something new about your spouse, it makes you feel like you're meeting them for the first time again. So it's like instantly attractive.
Yeah. We
That was my favorite part of the trip.
um favorite part.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, like
Good.
I don't remember a part where it was not my favorite. Like the whole trip was valid. I'll say that. That was so much fun. Um no matter what trip we go on, we gonna get a good nap in. And
I've had to learn.
don't put
What's
that
that?
on me.
What's that new thing that people doing? I love you, but I'm about to tell the truth. What's that one thing people are starting to do?
Oh,
That phrase. We need to do that. Wouldn't that be good?
uh something that I know what challenge you're talking about. I can't think of the word right now. But
I've had
yeah,
to learn how to nap because my mind is always. I got a mom mind.
mom mind.
How the heck am I supposed to find time? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I've had to figure it out.
We something and we I can't think of what it's called right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. We're gonna find out. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Sean, you know what we talking about, bro?
Sleep.
You
Babe.
sleep for sure, guaranteed.
That's what you
I
get.
made a post last week. I was about to take a nap, but I couldn't fall asleep, and I
Sorry.
said in a post that I started thinking about the people, what they would do, people I know that's always sleepy. And I thought about my friend Ebony. Ebony is always sleepy. Always. Anytime I see Ebony, she's yawning. Right. My daughter's calling. We'll call her back. Or I thought about my boy Ahmad Sannon. I got free tickets to go see the Eagles when I lived in Jersey. And so we go to see the Eagles, and Ahmad slept through the whole thing. He slept through a whole NFL game, right? Slept through it. Yes. And then
I've done that at a baseball game.
and then there's Sean, who
Who's
is
had a
actually
hard day? Probably long
he
day.
he has fallen asleep doing his lives before. Like people were like trying to call him to wake him up. He's on his live
Leave him alone.
sleeping.
Leave him alone.
He's going to sleep. But yeah.
Anywho,
So yeah.
what is this?
We had a great time. That was August. Then we turned around. And
That trip was in August?
that was in August.
Okay.
It was in August, and then we were able to get away again for her birthday. And we had, I'm be all the way honest, we had been talking about it for a long time, and I was nervous that it was not going to happen. Just
Never gave you a time,
well,
so.
we want to do around her birthday, but also a lot when we leave, not just because of our children, but our jobs. And
Yeah.
so I'm a worship guy at a church, and so we have to make sure that's all squared away, which is fine. We have people capable to do it. She's a teacher, so she's got to make sure everything's squared away. But our executive pastor, Mike Taylor, he's a big cruise guy. He loves cruises, and
He's a ball of fun, man.
yeah, he is.
When you really
He's like, and I said to him, I said, Pastor, can you please talk my wife into going on a cruise, because she was not down at all.
I don't know how to swim for real. Back in the day, we were in a teen church group. You can push us in the pool, we won't drown. But that don't mean I know how to swim.
Right. So, but again,
Yeah.
we're in a boat. We're not in the water.
Just I wanted to be grown and be like, ooh, let's go to the pool.
I mean, we did though.
We did. No, we went to the jacuzzi.
No, but we didn't go to
We
the
never
pool.
went to the pool.
We went to the 'cause
Jacuzzi.
no, I know, but we also got in the water in the ocean.
Yeah. That
So,
was scary.
it's scary.
It's got.
Pastor Mike made it happen. And then he gave me all this information. Do this time. He said wait till Good Friday, Black Friday, and and I was nervous that was not going to be what I needed to be. But I waited till Black Friday. I coach football. I was like, we already made plans. That check for football is going to go and help us do this trip. And so we got it for cheap.
And we'll go again. We're gonna take the kids.
We're gonna go again.
It was fun.
And so we had so much. Now that trip was like we met some great people. We met a couple out of Delaware.
Okay. Because I forgot where they were, but they were there with us.
Yeah, they were with us. We met them in the jacuzzi.
Yes.
And they just started talking.
They were brave enough to ask, like, can we come in? The more they
started talking, we was like, oh, these are.
And she had plans.
She had some dreads, some locks. Some locks. And so we got to talk with them, and then so we started hanging with them. Mm-hmm. And then we met another guy that was with them. I can't remember his name. He had the mustache.
And at the very end, he found love.
We don't know if he found love. Oh, he met somebody. Love. I don't know if it was. We don't know.
And she was way older than him.
I don't think she was older than him. I think he's older than him.
Well, she lived a hard life.
Wow.
She did. She was older. Women know. Women know.
I'm saying she was an older woman, but I think he's older than what he looked.
No, he just had that half mustache.
That mustache was not. It was not like a mustache, but
that's a whole nother podcast for you.
Yeah, but we hope. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna reach out to. What was her name? Aaliyah.
Yes.
I'll ask. I'm sure she remembers his name because I feel like they're staying in contact with him.
Maybe. But God came on that trip.
That's who we are. He's going to just show up.
That was weird. I mean, not in a bad way. Just like, wow, Lord, you're here too.
Yeah.
So.
And we had, if you go on a cruise, you know you're going to eat good, right? So we ate very well.
Every meal.
We did karaoke every night.
Which obviously, that was the first time I ever did it, but I had no idea he was going to be all for it. There'd be times where I would bypass it and try to do something else. He'd be like, babe, we got to hurry up and get there on time. I'm like, look at him. I got footage of him.
Here's the thing. It was like the setup was nice singing. Though. That's why I enjoyed it. Like the setup, especially the first two nights.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it because the setup was nice. The mic was good.
Was it?
The first two nights. Now that last night I didn't really enjoy the microphone because they moved to another room, the little lounge. But the two places, the first place we did 2 times. Oh man.
He just likes, he liked it.
I liked what?
He liked, and the songs he was singing. The song, tell him the first song you decided to sing, huh?
The reason that we sang together as a duet?
Okay. The first time I'm not talking about us. Go ahead. Go ahead and tell them the name of that song.
I sang the song to my wife.
Go ahead. At the end. Because
before stage, was singing
before then, no one knew. Go ahead.
I sang.
Tell them the name of that song, Doc.
Was it "I'll Make Love to You" or was it "Bended Knee"? Which
one? It was "I'll Make Love to You."
I was singing to my wife.
At the very end, people figured out you was married.
No, they saw us. We was matching and everything. They saw us together.
Whatever.
I had on white. Like listen.
I got videos, y'all. He was like, oh.
If you're gonna do Boys and Men, and you know I love Wanye, I'm gonna do all the Wanye stuff.
Okay.
So yes, our cruise was incredible. We ate so much pizza. That all you can eat pizza at night. We ate that until she started feeling funny, but I still ate it.
Yeah. That pizza's your favorite food, though.
No, French fries and wings is my favorite.
Burger. You said burger.
I love a good burger, too.
See what I'm saying? You be changing.
I love them. No, I'm just saying, like, that kind of food I love. But that was our 24. And
so even though,
we had a rough summer.
Yeah.
we ended it on a bang.
With a bang.
With a bang. No, we ended it on a bang. But
It's with.
either one of them, we'll take them. Whatever. So that was our 24. Send us a message. Let us know what you want us to
Please.
talk about.
Because nobody said nothing for me to give y'all this bookstore gift card. So I'm going to keep it.
Well, babe, that hasn't gone up yet.
That was on the first one, babe.
Was it?
No.
So, I don't think it was. That was nope. Y'all haven't seen it yet. Well,
Sorry.
if you've seen this, you've seen that one. But we like to do things ahead of time.
Don't
right?
tell them our secret.
Listen.
This is Friday.
In time, on time, every time, unless a little bit ahead of time, and that's better
babe.
time. What? In time, on time, every
You
time,
gonna say it again?
unless a little bit ahead of time, and that's better time, sir. So what we're saying is, early is better.
And 2024 was many things, but we ushered 2025 in.
Come on.
Being united with a bang. And we look forward to 2025.
I mean, we're in 25. So 25 is already, it's going by so fast. New job in 25. Huh?
Who would have thought?
So it's going to be a good year. We got new music coming out in 25.
We're working more together.
We are
That's a big
working
thing.
together and having a good time. Huh?
I'm not getting on his nerves as much.
No one's ever. I think I'm the one that gets on her nerves.
When it comes to me, when it comes to music, I know I'll be like
in life in general, just in general life, I get on her nerves. She don't get on my nerves. She's goofy. She has but I like it that she's goofy.
Yeah.
She be like, I'm getting on your nerves. Like, you're not. You're fine. Just, I got with you because you was like, I don't need you being serious all the time. I can't stand that.
Really?
I don't have time for that. Life is too short, but also can be a little long. So let's cut the act and just be who we are, which is silly most of the time. All right, we're out of here. We'll holler at y'all. As I'm going to kiss my wife, subscribe.
Bye.